Happening today, a key piece of land on Buffalo's outer harbor will change owners soon. Now, this should make it easier to develop the waterfront. We have News 4's Katie Alexander live at the Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation offices. Board members voted this morning to approve buying this property. Katie?
This morning's vote here was unanimously in favor of getting that land in question from the NFTA. For nearly 60 years now, the NFTA has had that land. It's about 50 acres on the outer harbor, which includes the Terminal A and Terminal B buildings, as well as two smaller buildings on that lot. And the NFTA voted late last month to transfer the property, making way for it to be used for future development. That transfer can now move forward with today's vote from the Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation, which will steward the waterfront development there. Congressman Brian Higgins, who has been fighting for the NFTA to hand over all of its land on the outer harbor for more than a decade now, called today a historic day for Buffalo.
We're seeing a new day. The outer harbor is now poised to become, it continues and will become a destination for people that just want to be at the water's edge.
Now the entire Buffalo outer harbor is, with small exceptions, is under the control of the Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation. It's an extraordinary undertaking and enormous responsibility, but I think it's in the right hands.
The Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation has agreed to pay the NFTA $3.5 million for the 50 acres on the outer harbor. That will be paid out of the proceeds of any sale for future development. Now, if the sale doesn't bring in $3.5 million in the next few years, the Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation would be responsible for making payments of at least $225,000 a year beginning in the year 2020. At this point, though, it doesn't look like it will come to that. Congressman Higgins at least says there's already been a lot of interest from private developers in that property. Reporting live in Buffalo, Katie Alexander, News 4.
All right, Katie, thank you.